This is John and Steve live at HRH Prog 7 in Pwllheli, North Wales. And today we're speaking with Gu-Ru. Hey. We have so been looking forward to speaking to these guys. We really have.
Yeah, we've heard quite a lot about them. So, would you like to start off by saying who you are and what you play in Gu-Ru?
Certainly. Would you like to go first?
I'm a flautist / backing vocals. We're kind of I don't know how to just what are we describing ourselves as at the moment? Cosmic.
What's this wizard disco?
Wizard disco.
Oh well, you know, you could
prog.
technical or wizard disco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cosmic funk. Full tilt motor groove. Prog. Acid house. Dance.
We would love
From
someone
Jupiter
to define
and
us.
Mars.
That would be
Wow.
great.
I think you've covered every genre on the planet there.
Yeah. I think you're going to struggle to get out of that on one of those cards on the CD. Might need something.
They're going to have to create a whole new section in HMV.
Yeah.
You know.
How many H&Bs are open now?
Ooh.
Oh, there's a few.
Yeah.
Getting political. Yeah.
They have they've been bought out.
And what do you do in this musical ensemble?
My name is Lee, and I play keyboards and vocals.
I gather there's a few people that aren't here. Who are the other band members?
And the other band member is Malcolm Dessart. He plays the drums.
Okay. Just the three of you?
Yes.
Excellent. So tell us a bit about the origins of the band, how you came to be. And
So I was in Brighton a few years ago, and I was kind of like playing in a few bands, and some of it was going well, and some of it was, I kind of wanted to do my own thing, and I was writing my own stuff, and I was like, this is quite interesting, actually. You know what I mean? At the time, it was instrumental stuff. There was no vocals in it. I didn't feel. I've done BVs, I've done backing vocals, but I didn't feel kind of comfortable to kind of sing lead vocals. So it was like instrumental stuff, and wasn't quite gelling with the bands that I was in at the time. So I was like, you know what, I'll just start my own thing. So started something with the guys in Brighton. You weren't and party to that at the time. And neither was Malcolm. So then, personal reasons, relocate. This is a long-winded story, isn't it? Goodness me.
come on.
Okay, so Brighton, blah, blah, blah. Leicester. Right, okay, it's happening. So starting to introduce some vocals and starting to make it kind of the more kind of like technical wizard disco and less lounge jazz, less in the kind of corner.
And then Malcolm comes in. Funk. Funk Lord. Yeah, he is a funk lord.
Funk Lord.
Yeah.
Because he DJs as well.
Malcolm's a party
wizard. You know what I mean?
He's got
knows
how to get a room moving.
Yeah, I think that's really important.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's got all those references. He's not, you know what I mean?
So how long's the band been together in its current form then? So okay, it started in Brighton a few years ago.
In its current
Leicester.
In its current form, 18 months.
Yeah. So I was friends with Mal before,
and
I went to see them as they were.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm a crazy stalker, so I sent them a load of recordings with flute on.
Okay.
Which is very stalkerish. And then Lee was like, okay, fine, you can come and practice with us.
All right, come on. I think I was like, send me some stuff, and he wasn't quite.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you didn't
not
stalk.
that keen.
Yeah. No, we were both. I think everyone was like, yeah, get some flute in, and it was like, whoa! Suddenly, kind of these compositions.
We got Focus and Jethro Tull. It's there.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But flute's in loads of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many different sorts, different genres and different styles and different recordings and different eras that have flute. Very versatile instrument you play.
I'm a big flute fan.
Did you put it through any kind of treatment?
I'm working. That's like the next step for me is to like start working with pedals and things to include some.
Because I gather you're quite experimental there. With what you do. Using analog synths and
Yeah. I
Man after my own heart.
Yeah.
Oh, do you play some analogs, do you?
Yeah, I've built some as well.
Are you?
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's a
Okay.
conversation for another.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Right. I've got like a limited pedal collection. But yeah, echo and delay and stuff just to make it trippy and sort of a bit more ethereal.
Be interested to see how you put a flute through an effects board. Whether you
Sounds
play-
amazing.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
really
I'm
cool.
So what do
surprised
you
you
do?
haven't
Just-
done it already.
You just
I
mic
have
it up
done it,
and-
but I haven't put it in with the rest of the band. But I think that there's so much you can do on flute. Like there's so much percussive stuff and like pitch bending stuff that you can. I wish I bought it now to really
Oh, you
show
could give
it.
us a
I
demonstration.
could have, yeah,
You know.
but we don't have one lying around.
I think we've got an old milk bottle. You know, that might be-
That's it. That's cool. Should never have bought that damn thing. Yeah, I think there's so much that you can do without
putting it through.
everything. Yeah, like I don't know. It's quite exciting to then add all the electronic stuff in.
Yeah, that's the next level of evolution. Isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
One day we'll manage to catch a set.
You've only got
See
a
it for
couple of
ourselves.
EPs there, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. Yeah. So our debut album is done. It's mastered, and it's been released. Hopefully spring next year.
What's
So
it called?
It's called. Well, we haven't actually announced the title, but we could. Shall we
Is it
reveal it?
very revealing for you to let us know? Is it?
It's quite a
What might it be
concept
called?
album. So
Oh, it's a concept album. Oh no.
You can
go for it. Yeah.
It's called. This title wasn't my idea actually, but it was called. It is called Tales from the Ashram.
Oh.
I've got that right.
Not Tales
Yeah,
from the
clearly
Riverbank.
working title.
Tales from the Ashram.
Oh wow.
Well, there's intrigue there already.
Have you got some kind of a leaning towards the eastern side of things? You know? Especially with your rather wonderful regalia.
Well, yeah.
There's definitely Eastern influences and
I think we naturally put in
scales.
yeah, like the modes and the scale and the eastern vibe, you know.
I think there's a lot of like repetitive drone-like things as well.
Yeah.
John's
Drone
hooked.
my language.
John's hooked already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am a drone master. So,
Wicked, yeah.
you're the prog master, and I'm the drone master. This interview isn't about us, it's about you guys.
So if you guys play together, everything lasts for like 2 hours.
Oh yeah, one song.
Yeah.
One song.
So,
Yeah.
18 months after this band formed, you now are at HRH Prog, and you play to a
Prog
crowd
crowd.
of predominantly old school proggers, I imagine.
Yeah.
It's a mix out there, but you know, how
How-
was the
how
reception?
did you get on?
Was it a good vibe you managed to get going in there?
When we got off, it was amazing, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
when we got off the stage, there was so much positivity.
Mm.
Great.
And I like after a gig, I really love chatting to people and just like not about like love me, you know,
Yeah.
more like
There were
nice
people
to
who
connect
came up
and you know what I mean,
and they were
you
like,
know.
oh, I've just started relearning keys.
Yeah,
I've just bought this keyboard and
Yeah.
I'm not very good, but like that's so nice to
Yeah,
hear that
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I've just picked up my flute again, and that's
Yeah.
lovely.
So you're inspiring people. Yeah.
That's
Provoking some sort of reaction, definitely.
it's cool.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be really inspired by a band, so if I can contribute to that inspiration, and cool, you know what I mean, that's pretty good. But yeah, it went, you know, and we've got some new songs in the set, which you know, pretty dancey, pretty ravey.
yeah,
it's
this
like-
is like proper 90s warehouse
You
dance.
know
sort
what
of.
I mean?
Glad
Like-
sticks and fluorescent yellow jackets.
Yeah.
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 But we were just like, well, let's just play it and see. But
Did
you know,
they approach you to play? Or did you approach them? HRH.
I think they approached us last year
Yeah.
for like a last minute slot, but we were doing something. I can't remember what was happening, but something was happening, and then.
So they've obviously latched onto what you were doing and thought that would work here.
Yeah,
and to be honest, that is, there is an open-minded vibe amongst this audience, isn't it? They are open to things that aren't strictly in the traditional classic sense prog.
Well, I was saying earlier, I put a preview show together and I played one of your guys' tracks last week, and it just got me that in that 3-hour slot, the different styles that were on here this weekend, and it's such a broad genre, that pulls in so many different types of music,
I don't know if prog really has that much of a meaning anymore because it's so wide. Can mean anything.
I always think that prog basically is a definition of music that can't be defined any other way.
Okay.
Because you've got things like metal and jazz and soul and funk. I think anything else that can't be defined gets banded as prog.
Oh, that's got a progressive element to it.
Yeah.
So, for those that have missed out, including us, describe a typical gig of yours.
A typical gig. Oh.
Is it like a prog rave?
So I'd say a typical gig would. I'm going to describe a gig that happened in France this year. Celebration Days, I reckon, was our kind of like typical gig, and it was festival vibe, pretty big but not too big, and people up on their feet, kind of.
That was
going
the best.
for
That
it,
was the best dancing I've ever seen.
Really,
that was
really,
so good.
really going for it, and we feed off that, and then we get more wild and more free and more.
Do you improvise?
That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because, I'm
that's the beauty of
massively
analog synths, isn't it? Really,
influenced by jazz, so there's a lot of improvisation there.
Because I looked at some of your influences; they're quite diverse. I think it's from Mahavishnu Orchestra right up to modern dance.
Yeah, definitely. I love Mahavishnu. Love it, yeah. But I'm a big, massive Doors fan, and a lot of that, their live set was massively improvised.
Yeah, something different length each time.
You know what I mean? It was, really kind of like digging deep on every level. You know what I mean? I thought we did a bit of that tonight. Actually.
Yeah, I think if we're going into improvisation, like every set is genuinely different. Like there are areas where we're just like, I don't know. I think you play off the crowd so much that you're thinking like, okay, this is going to be cool to do all these weird whistling.
Do you ever record any of your gigs?
We do. Yeah. Not necessarily professionally every time, but there's always some sort of. I don't think we did tonight, but there's always some sort of phone recording or like Mark's.
Yeah. Because I'm just thinking, if every gig is unique, that's a selling point in itself, isn't it, really?
I'm a big fan of a band called the Chris Robinson Brotherhood, who are, do you remember the Black Crowes?
Oh, really? Yeah.
So the lead singer is called Chris Robinson, and they're basically like a more proggy, more cosmic version of the Grateful Dead.
Okay.
And they record every gig, and you can some of them you can download for free, or some of them you can buy. Because every gig is totally different.
Yeah.
Even though they play the same songs, it's there's 15-minute versions of songs.
I must be helpful for a completist.
Yeah.
I want commission if you decide to take up that idea. I want 5% of all the sales.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to discuss that.
So would you say that you've got an active gig life? Do you play regularly?
Well, it's pretty big. You know what? It's quite busy.
The next couple of months are a bit crazy. Yeah.
Pretty good. It's pretty crazy. And we didn't kind of think it would. It would be.
I thought that summer was going to be crazy, and then winter was going to calm down a lot, and then this few months is we're all over the place. It's great. Yeah. It's amazing. I'm grateful to be doing that. It's wicked.
Yeah, we're getting down to London. We're in December doing 2 dates in London. We're supporting guy at the Pink Fairies. Remember the Pink Fairies?
I remember them, yeah.
I haven't.
Bit before your time.
But yeah, so we're supporting those guys. That'd be wicked. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Yeah.
Is there any venues that you want to play? You think they would so dig what we're doing?
Off the top of my head,
All festivals, perhaps.
yeah, Shambhala,
Boomtown, Shambhala.
Boomtown,
That seems to be getting more and more.
Glastonbury, South by Southwest, Burning Man, anywhere in California.
I can see that.
You know.
I think we're quite into like this crowd that are really into the theatrical and are up for a bit of experimentation. That's kind of exciting to be around.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're very brave taking on a prog audience. The HRH Prog who are quite discerning. Because I was saying earlier, have you heard of an Australian band called Voyager? They're like a prog metalish type thing.
Okay.
And they did Rambling Man earlier this year. And the guy came out with a guitar. And they were playing that, I don't know the song, that one, do, 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 do. But they just chucked it in the middle of a track. And he come out with his guitar and he said, when I interviewed him, he said there was some old guy at the back with his arms crossed going.
So you didn't see the old guys in the back of your crowd?
I expected that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Totally expected that kind of thing. You know what? No, it was a really
It
good
was
audience.
lovely. Yeah, it was really.
Worst audience are the blues audiences.
Oh, Christ. I can
Blues
imagine.
festivals, man. You dare play anything that strays from there.
I've just got this vision of you kind of like looking through kind of listings, looking for blues festivals intentionally to go and play them.
To piss them all off.
You got me.
You know, our career will be complete when we go to a blues festival and make the bloody people dance.
Do you have to obviously configure your set based on the type of festival you do? Or do you just say, fuck it, I'm going to play whatever I want type of thing?
Pretty much the latter.
Yeah. I think that it's
That's
gone
up
down.
to you,
It's
then.
gone
That's
all
exactly
right.
the answer I wanted to hear.
Do you know what? Yeah, I mean,
No, you know what? We're doing a jazz fest next week, and I think that will probably be a little bit more improv, maybe.
yeah. It's two. We're doing 2 sets, aren't we? We're doing 2
It
longer
might be
sets.
because of the timing rather
Yeah.
than the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
I think that we're just kind of looking for what joy we can find when we're playing, and
Yeah.
I hope
Absolutely.
that like we're communicating that joy to other people.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to be like, oh, the best way to make money is to like structure it in this way.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how I feel.
Absolutely.
Well, one of the last bands we all interviewed, Mother Black Cat, these guys, he said he tries to write positive lyrics.
Okay, cool.
And he said it's very easy to write negative lyrics about depression
Yeah.
and so on. And he said it is difficult to write uplifting lyrics. And and I think the band like yourself have got a very uplifting edge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a breath of fresh air, really. You know, to have that kind of a thing going on. Amongst all the depression and shit that's going on.
Yeah.
You're a breath of fresh air.
Oh.
Fresh hair.
Don't know about that, mate.
Before the gig, maybe.
Excellent. Well, guys, thank you very much for
Thank you
taking
so
time
much.
out to speak with us today. It's been really cool speaking with you, and you taking time out to come and chat with us.
Yeah.
And we hope to catch you at some point. We missed you this time, but next time maybe.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Who knows?
Excellent.
Brilliant.
Thank you
And
very much.
obviously you're looking towards new album. When that coming
Yeah, so we're
out?
releasing
The Rise of Asham. What was it?
Tales of the
Tales of the Ashram.
Tales from the Ashram.
When can we see that?
Hopefully spring 2019.
Okay.
Do you release it on
we're
your
releasing
own
it.
label? Is it self-released, or is it going
Pardon?
to be, self-released or through a label? Or
To be continued.
Yeah.
We'll we kind of chatting with a few people,
exploring
Yeah.
options?
exploring. You know, we're chatting with a few people, and but yeah,
Let's
it's
keep a
looking.
mysterious.
It's looking.
vibe.
It's looking like it's next year. But we're gonna bring out a little teaser third single from it
Okay.
in December, and actually we've got a single launch
Yeah.
in Leicester,
Oh,
where we are from, on the 28th of December.
Christmas.
So
Between
you're
Christmas and
obviously
New Year.
very aware of the musician, obviously, you know, in that particular town.
Oh, the musician, yeah.
Yeah. DB, we played there.
Many times.
Yeah. Excellent.
My first gig in Leicester was at the musician.
Okay.
I think you guys saw us at the musician. That's when.
Yeah,
you met
actually,
us.
that's when that's the first time we saw you.
And that's when
So
you
we've gone
started-
full
you started
circle
stalking
now.
us.
Yeah,
You
exactly, yeah,
stalking
yeah.
thing, Did you have a big coat on, you know, so nobody
Yeah.
could see who you were?
Clearly, and then
Yeah.
inside I just had all these flutes down my coat.
Excellent.
I think the only venue I've played in Leicester is a place called The Shed. Is that still there?
Shed,
Shed's
yeah, but it's
just
been
been
taken.
refurbed. Yeah. It's nice.
It's really
It's
nice now.
Yeah.
Quite enjoy playing that.
Cool.
Cheers, guys.
Guys, yeah,
Nice to meet
nice
you,
one.
mate.